Jackson County Breastfeeding Coalition. We have certified lactation counselor from the Jackson County WIC office at the Jackson County Health Department, Amanda Marsh, and from Henry Ford Jackson Hospital and co-chair of the Jackson County Breastfeeding Coalition. They're both co-chairs, actually. Libby Cross, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
And Libby is a nurse practitioner and lactation consultant. So you both help moms, new moms, moms to be.
Yeah. We do.
Yeah.
Do
Yes.
Moms, before they give birth to their first baby, is that when they should start talking to someone like you guys?
We would love that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The more like prepared you go into just that period postpartum, the better, you know, the outcomes and the better the luck is with getting things going well. Yeah.
Yeah, if you kind of know what to expect before you get into it, it's a little bit easier to say, oh yeah, this is normal, that type of thing. So yeah.
Well, we've been hearing all year long about the shortage of baby formula. What's the state of the shortage right now?
Yeah, so and Amanda helped a little bit too with the formula shortage, Jackson. Yeah. It is still going on, sadly. I hope someday we can say it's not. Done. It's better. Yeah, but it's still going on and not quite as bad as it was at the very, very beginning. But Selena Taylor at Partial to Girls is still very busy. We still have moms through our group Formula Shortage Jackson, Michigan, who are still looking and have times where they can't find the formula that they're looking for, and so that group is still working and you know, helping and things like that. So
yeah, I know the big problem was mainly caused by the Abbott plant in Sturgis. It was just last week a different baby formula manufacturer had to be shut down because they were having problems in Ohio.
Yeah, yeah, the caps on that was another Abbott actually facility too. The caps on the ready to feed bottles were faulty, and so they had to recall several of the ready to feed formulas.
So when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
So are there ways that the coalition is able to direct moms to where a product might be available? Is that still kind of the strategy of the coalition?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, WIC is really helping with that a lot. We've been able to, you know, identify stores that have it for our clients, and Jackson Formula Shortage has been really helpful with that as well. But as far as the coalition, I think that we're really taking kind of the other end of it and really trying to encourage breastfeeding and to use, you know, do as much breastfeeding as possible to try to avoid even having to use the formula and running into those problems.
Yeah, and even those people that do the breastfeeding, they might have to supplement.
Absolutely, yeah.
As prices really across the board are going up, it can be a financial decision that a family would decide to breastfeed.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's one of my, I say there's always two my favorite reasons to breastfeed. It's free, and you tend to get more sleep when you're a breastfeeding mom because you're not getting up and making the formula, and also kind of just the convenience of not when you're traveling out, you know, you don't have to worry about bringing all your water and all your formula with you and all the things, or trying to find a safe, sterile place to mix it up. You just have it ready, ready to feed.
And initially it may not be that way, but as time goes on and breastfeeding gets going along well, then it actually is a little bit easier. And October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and so there's a lot of benefits to moms too with breastfeeding, and one of those is that it does decrease the risk of breast cancer.
No kidding.
It does, and it reduces the risk of ovarian cancer, type 2 diabetes, and moms tend to, in general, recover better postpartum when their body is making milk. And so, just like that's one of the great things about breastfeeding too, is that it's not just better for babies, but it also has been shown to really help moms too. And the purpose of the Jackson County Breastfeeding Coalition, our purpose this year is really catered towards infant mortality too, because we know that breastfeeding does reduce the risk of infant mortality and morbidity, and also for moms too.
Wow. So your body it's designed to be breastfeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Men, now obviously dads aren't able to, but what can men in general do to support a breastfeeding mom?
Yeah, that is a great question and really important too, because I think a lot of times, you probably see this too, in our work, dads can often feel like, where am I in all this?
Yes,
but
where do I fit in?
Yeah, where do I fit in? And there's just so much that is needed in supporting the mom in breastfeeding. So making sure she has water, making sure that she's staying hydrated, and eating well-balanced meals.
Yeah.
Just maybe changing a diaper and taking care of the other things so that she can really focus on infant feeding. Then that's huge, and it's not like it's really, really important. I think sometimes dads feel like it's not that important, but we both know too, as moms ourselves, how important it is,
Absolutely.
to have that support. So.
Absolutely.
And dads can help. Moms do a pump, and then dads can use the
Oh
bottle.
yeah,
Definitely.
Yep. And clean pump parts, and there's so many. Yes, there's lots of jobs.
No shortage of jobs.
And the diet of the breastfeeding mom, it's an important consideration too.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
once the baby's born, they still have to do the right things.
Stay healthy. Yeah.
Stay healthy. Their caloric intake, they should be having actually they need more calories breastfeeding than they did even when they were pregnant. So about 600 more calories per day, and we want those calories to be nutrient dense calories too. And then just being really careful about avoiding things like marijuana, drinking, street drugs, and things like that do pass in breast milk.
Mm-hmm. Now, Hinckley Donuts seems to me very nutrient dense.
Hey, absolutely.
I know.
Sweeten up the breast milk.
We had, thanks to Ted LaFear brought us a big box of Hinckley Donuts.
Oh, wow.
And thanks so much. We sponsored his Bright Walls painting, and he brought us some donuts and some flowers, but they're gone. I'm sorry I would offer you one.
You teased us.
Yeah, right? We'll have to make a trip after this.
Yeah.
Has the recommendation on the length of how long a mom breastfeeds, has that changed at all?
It has, yeah. So actually that's a pretty recent change from the American Academy of Pediatrics. The World Health Organization has always recommended it to be 2 years and then added on. And that's in around 6 months you can add in foods, of course, but continuing breastfeeding to 2 years. And now that's what the American Academy of Pediatrics says as well, too.
Oh, I'm sure there's a mom to be in the audience today, or a new mom that probably could benefit from your help and assistance if they do want to find out what resources are available. Should they contact health department?
Yes, they can contact WIC. WIC does see our breastfeeding clients, but also we do see any breastfeeding mom in Jackson County that needs help, because we do believe in supporting, whether you're a WIC client or not, we believe in supporting and helping all moms. So we would be happy to see anybody that wants to come in and needs help. And then I know Libby at her office helps moms, and also the hospital is a great resource. And then the coalition is just full of resources, and we can get moms hooked up with, any support or things that they need.
Nice. And someone from your team will be in touch with new moms at the hospital when the baby's born.
Yes, yep, from Henry Ford. Yeah, they usually they always go in. They can expect to see a lactation consultant at some point during their stay at Henry Ford Hospital. Mm-hmm.
That's great. Thanks for all the work you and your coalition are doing in our community.
Yeah.
We're so excited. We're sort of revamping some stuff with the coalition, so more to come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It's been great hearing all about it all year. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
From the Jackson County Breastfeeding Coalition co-chairs, Amanda Marsh and Libby Cross. Got a busy week and weekend.